You know what time it is, guys? Yep. It's time to bring in some copper and brass, boys. Lots of ACR and a whole lot of copper. Yeah, buddy. Get that in there. Look at that. Money shot. Look at that one. ACRs. Electric motors. Another one full of copper. Brass. Sheet copper, number 3. Light copper, what they call it. Number 2. Hello everyone, Mike, and welcome back to my channel. As you've seen from the little intro there, we got a new intro. I'm going to do something a little bit better than what I did, but I've been trying to bring you guys better things and everything, but I like those pictures. I put that new intro together, so I hope you guys really like it. Yeah, so it's been almost 2.5 weeks since I've cashed stuff in, and I've been doing a lot. As you see, I got toters full of copper. I have 2 these 96-gallon garbage toters right here. I have 2 of these full. This one's super heavy. This one's not so much, mostly piping. So we got number 2, number 1, and another number 2, and then this one's number 2 right here that I showed you guys. There's a bunch of motors that I didn't even get to stripping and cleaning out. But as you see here, there's a bunch of electric motors. I don't like doing this style of electric motor. I mean, some of these ones, you look down in there, there's much copper in them. I don't know. I just don't feel like doing all of them. I do these ones because these are the ones out of the big air conditioners, the fan motors. And I know that I get a good yield of copper out of them. I get 2 pounds out of one of these, and there's aluminum ends. I threw a couple up here just to test them. I mean, I don't want to take every electric motor apart, if you know what I mean. For those you guys know, you know. But, oh, I'm zoomed in too much. But we did 25 window air conditioners the other day, and a couple big ones that I had. There's a couple more fins back there, and some all stacked up here. Got some thick copper wire, Romex and some thicker stuff. The reason why I'm in here is because these guys decided to start mowing. I hate my neighbor. Landscaping guys came over to mow. But we took apart a big air conditioner. So I got 2 of these ACR coils out of there. And as you see, I picked up a couple more today. There's 5 more that just showed up. So, and there's something over here they missed. It was a water cooler. There's a sealed unit in it. I know they missed that. But as you see, we took apart a bunch of them. A bunch of them were, there's 3 of them that were aluminum coiled ones, which leads me to my next issue. Sorry about the lawn mowing, guys, but if I don't film this now, I'm not filming it tomorrow because it's supposed to rain. I'm going to cash all this in tomorrow, so you're going to see all this stuff cashed in. But we ended up with 2 barrels of sealed units. These are the compressors that come out of air conditioners that you guys don't know. Low grade wire, usually get 50-60 cents a pound. And these, I think I get 24 to 28 cents a pound, depending where the market is. So I got 2 cans of those. So as you guys could see, now the landscape of jerk-offs left. All these freaking bugs are out now because they were mowing. Alright, so I started loading the truck. Got most of the ACRs, the small ones. The 2 sealed units, wire. ACRs, trying to like stack them in here and fit them. And I got the real heavy one, a total. Look at these freaking bugs. This is what I got to deal with now. But I gotta I got to get that can of brass in there, and I can put these bigger ones around it. Look at these fucking bugs. Thanks, you fucking jerk-offs. Forest landscaping. Fuck you. Hope you die like Forrest Gump. You fuck Jenny and get fucking AIDS and your fucking dick rots off. Now I gotta sit here with all these fucking bugs. Dude, the bugs weren't here until they fucking started mowing. Fucking in my mouth. You guys wonder why I get fucking pissed off. But I gotta get this heavy one of brass in there. And then, I can get, actually I should probably get that toter in. I don't know how to figure it out. Alright, we got my beautiful number one. Look at that. All that air conditioning tube. Beautiful number one, baby. Look at it glisten in the sun. So nice. But I had 3 truck rims, 1 tractor trailer rim. So I think I'm going to put this toter here and get those cans on that side because I have another toter. Then a bunch of batteries that I didn't even talk about. I forgot to start moving stuff. Got more batteries. This has to go. Bucket of lead. And then I forgot I got 3 converters under there that came from the farm. Might as well bring them with me. I got a brass rad there. I didn't know that was underneath the pile. Rad's here, another toter. I still have electric motors. And this wire bucket that I have to get on. I know I'm forgetting something. I always forget something while I'm here. There's always something I kick to the side. A little bit of Christmas lights. No, I think that's about it. So let's get this loaded up. Alright guys, another rant session. For guys you don't know, I'm going to a buddy of mine's wedding on Saturday. So I'm cashing all this stuff in. Picking up a rental car tomorrow in the afternoon. Or tomorrow in the afternoon. And then I'm going to Ohio, roundabout Columbus, Ohio. I said it in my previous video. So I rented a premium car from Enterprise. Done this 7 or 8 times, premium car. So they called me to confirm I'm picking up tomorrow at 4:30. So I said to her, I said, can you tell me what car I have? And she's like, oh, we can't rent premium cars on debit cards. I was like, just say you don't have one. Oh, no, we have one. I was like, so why can't I get it? She's like, oh, we're going to give you a regular sedan or whatever we have. So I was like, it's probably that shitty white Nissan Altima, I said. And she's like, yeah, that's what it's going to be. I was like, so am I getting charged the same price? Oh, yeah, it's the same price for a large car and a premium. I said, no, it's not. I said, it's more expensive. I said, it's $500 to rent the car, a premium car, and it's only like $200 for the other car. So why am I going to pay more for a shittier car? I said, I always get a premium car, and you guys never give me one. And she's like, well, we can't do it on a debit card. I said, I have credit cards. Why didn't they tell me when I reserved the car? He said, I have a credit card. I said, I could buy that goddamn car outright. On the whole thing on this credit card. I said, it's got a $40,000 limit. I said, I can buy the $25,000, $30,000 shitty Nissan Altima on that whole credit card. And she's like, I said, if you have a premium car there, I said, I want the premium car. I said, you can put it on my credit card. Oh, well, they put a hold of $1,000 on the credit card. I said, did you not hear what I just said? So, I fucking hate Enterprise Rent-A-Car. They've done this to me so many times to give me the because they do first come, first serve. They won't hold the car for you, reserve a car for you. What they do is if somebody comes in and that's the car they have and it's a premium, they go to that like, oh, we'll give you that at that price. And then I got shafted with a minivan one time. I don't want to take a shitty Chrysler minivan. I'm going to start. I hate Enterprise Rent-A-Car. If there was another place around here, I would. But here's the other toter that was over there. Just to show you guys, it's got number 2, number deuce, ugly number deuce. It's a nice picture. But yeah, so we'll get this in the truck. Still got this little one of wire. I don't know where I'm fitting that. I wish I could have set the camera up, but these freaking bugs. Every other word out of my mouth is a curse word. But as you see, we're getting to the nitty gritty end. I can get this toter here. Maybe I could put that can there and strap it down. But I had to throw those coils up top. And then I have those converters and those batteries. I was thinking those batteries I could stuff in that hole there. I was going to walk those batteries in there, maybe put some batteries here, maybe along the back here. Then I have a bucket of lead, which I might be able to throw up Oh no, man, I'm right to the top. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Never gonna end with this. I was gonna do this in the morning when I had Lunchbox with me, but I'll be 100% honest with you guys. It's supposed to rain tomorrow again, so I just wanted to get this stuff loaded up and not be rained on, because this way we could back right into the building and unload this and not get soaked, and then I can come home and check a couple places on the way back. Because like I said, I'm not gonna be here for 5 days, so. All right, let me start loading these batteries. But stick with the video, guys, because I'm going to show you guys what I get paid. After I get it all loaded, you're going to see me go to Stanton's. It's going to be a little bit longer of a video. I'm going to cash in all this stuff, and I'm going to show you what I get paid. So, you know, ticket at the end, you know, see what the weights are and everything. I know that brass can was 300 pounds. I weighed it. I wanted to know. So that 32-gallon can was 300 pounds. So, all right, let's get this done, boys. And just like that, boys, we're all loaded up, and with the bugs flying around, we have number 1 copper, number 2 copper, sheet copper. We have a couple alternators, a couple starters. We have ACR. We have a big can of brass. Look at these frickin' bugs. A big can of brass, some copper wire, sealed units, electric motors. Put a little squad in the truck. Next thing you're going to see, guys, is me and Lunchbox at Stanton's. Alright, guys. It's raining. I loaded everything last night so me and Joe didn't have to do it after the video. I might ride with my daughter on the 4-wheeler. But we just got back. It's 11 o'clock. I'll show you what the ticket was on all the good copper and brass and stuff, guys. You could pause it and... you know, look at the prices and everything, examine. But we had, altogether, we had 3,478 pounds in the truck. So I'm going to flip this and show you guys. All right, Steel BX, no boxes. I had a couple pieces of wire, thick stuff. Steel units, almost 955 pounds, 28 cents a pound. Low-grade wire. Dirty ACR is one we missed in the truck. Yellow brass. I got $2.40 a pound for my yellow brass at 300-something pounds. It was $729. All the sealed units was pretty good, too. That 2 aluminum car wheels, $1 a pound. And then that truck rim was that tracker trailer rim. And one of the toters of number 2 copper, as you see right there, was 293 pounds. 353 a pound is what I got. So, why am I shaking so much? If that's a good price, guys, leave it in the comment section below. Small electric motors, 38 cents a pound, 315 pounds. Number 2 copper, this was that one garbage can. So, that was $335. A couple more ACRs we missed, dirty. And they were dirty, and I got $155 for dirty. I didn't cut the steel off the ends. Alright, so number 1 copper, 184 pounds in that toter. It was $677. Dirty ACR, that was the majority of it, except for a couple pieces you see up there, like that one. Got $368 for my number 1 copper. Clean ACR, $1.70. So there's what? 15 cents difference between clean and dirty. You guys make the decision on if it's worth it or not. And then another one, number 2, was $804. And then I had 3 converters. One was 76, one was 30, and the other one was 10. Those were whatchamacallits, aftermarkets. And sheet copper was that can of those gutters and stuff. 40 pounds, $120. $3 a pound for sheet copper. And then I had 185 pounds in batteries, but there was another battery up here that we missed in the car, or in the truck. So, that was $48 for those little batteries. Bucket of lead, 55 cents, $28. 23 bucks. An alternator, AC compressors. Those are the ones out of cars. dirty aluminum. All those are those tanks. And then the brass rat I had. So for a grand total of $5,185. So yeah, guys, I told you, I figured it'd be about $5,000. That was only 2 weeks, guys. But I noticed at one of my air conditioning places, the one brother has started to take the air conditioners apart and take everything out of them. So I'm not happy with that, and I'm losing probably about 10 to 15 house units a month, which I'm pretty pissed off about that. So I told him today when I went there, I said, listen, if you're not going to give me any of the good stuff, then I'm not taking the crappy stuff. You know, if I'm not, and it's out of my way, he's a really cool guy, and he's like, oh, my brother needs extra money. Then they've said, if he's going to take the stuff, let him take all the stuff. Because I'm not going to take all the crappy stuff. I drove all the way up there today and picked up a couple pieces of tin metal and a couple cases from the air conditioners. Like, I went up there for $15. It's not worth my time. So I told the guy, he's like, oh, well, you know, he's not going to do it forever. And I'm like, well, I was like, I don't think that's fair. You know, if you're going to give me good stuff, you're going to give me good stuff. You want me to take the bad shit, then I'll come once a month and take whatever's there. But I'm not coming up every other day to pick up a little pile of shit like he wants. So, all right, guys, I hope you liked my video. And as you see, there is money to be made. I usually do this twice a month, and they range between $3,000 to $5,000. So sometimes they're more than $5,000, sometimes they're less than $5,000. Like the one before this was $5,000 exactly. One before that was $2,600 or something like that. So when the prices of tin are low, you gotta save your good stuff. But we just went and picked up from another plumber on the way back, and I got an A-coil furnace, a big dehumidifier to take apart. I got another air conditioner I got to take apart. I picked up 3 more air conditioners yesterday that were sitting back there. So it just never ends, guys. But we'll start in the next pile. All right, guys. Peace.